Okay, this is the mobility flow that we did this morning, and this is for when you're traveling and you have no access to no equipment. We're going to be able to get a full body, full range of motion mobility sequence without any equipment, just you and the floor, all right? When we're doing mobility, we want to prioritize the load-bearing rotational joints, okay? Because they're load-bearing. We're talking about the hip and the lower back and the rotational joints because they have the fullest range of motion. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We start standing up. I'm going to raise my arms up to full extension, look up, okay? Raise up on my toes, okay? And we're going to hand walk to the prone. We're going to go ahead and allow the hips to drop. The knees are in contact. I'm going to look up. I'm in cobra. Okay, push the arms down into the mat, push the shoulders away from the neck, and I'm going to do a hip turn. Okay, so I'm just going to turn my hips, keep my hands in contact, turn my hips until my outer hip is in contact with the floor, and then do the other side. Okay, now relax into these positions. You change position and breathe into the position. Inhale, exhale. All right, now I'm going to do a child pose, so I'm just going to set the hips back into the heels, keep the arms reaching forward, and I'm going to do a hand walk to the side. We're going to walk the hands, and again, feeling for the stretch, breathe through it, inhale, exhale. Okay, and you're going to feel the stretch up this long side here. Okay, now I'm going to thread the needle. So come up, hands and knees. I'm just going to pass the arm, palm up, pass the arm down under the torso, lay my head and my shoulder in contact with the mat or the floor, and then reach forward with this arm. Okay, and then do the other side. Pass the arm under, palm up, contact head and shoulder. Relax into this. Okay. Now I'm going to push up hands and toes or hands and feet. Draw the leg under to pigeon. Relax into pigeon. I can do a little back and forth rock here. Okay. I can also lean my torso forward over this inward bending leg. Okay. I'll go from this side pigeon to triangle. I'm just going to bring the rear leg, the knee up to the sole of the foot here, lean back, and I'm going to push, fire my glutes on this rear side here and push the hip flexor and quads into a stretch. Push into a stretch and then just let it drop. Push, stretch, and drop. Now I'm just going to straighten this inward bending leg. We're in hurdlers 1. Hurdler stretch 1. Okay. And I'm going to lean over this forward leg. I can also lean into the inside and I can lean to the outside. Okay. Now I'm going to bring the outward bending leg here inward, and we're in hurdlers 2. Again, I'm going to lean forward in this. I'll lean over this inward bending leg. Okay. Now I'm going to take this inward bending leg, cross it over, and I'm going to use the opposite side arm against this leg and pivot opposite the hips. So the hips are going that way, my torso goes this way. Okay. Then I'm going to bend this straight leg, and I'm in floor seated figure 4. I'll do a little bit of rocking here. And then finally, I'm going to rotate that figure 4 till the foot contacts the floor or the mat. And then I'm just going to grab this upper leg, upper knee here and pull into this stretch. Okay, and go back where I was, We'll do pigeon on the other side. So hands and feet, opposite leg, gonna come down to the pigeon. A little bit of rock, side to side. Okay. I'm comparing one side to the other. This one's a little tighter. Okay. Again, I can lean forward over this leg. Okay, pigeon to triangle. Rear leg comes forward, lean back on the arms, fire the glute, push the hip flexor and the quads into the stretch, and then let it drop. Push into the stretch, let it drop, okay? Inward bending leg straightens. Now we're in hurdlers 1. Okay, I'm gonna lean into this. And then the backward bending leg is gonna come inside. Hurdlers 2. Lean into it. Lean over that bent leg. Okay. Gonna cross the bending leg over the straight leg. Use the arm against the leg as rotational stretch for the torso. Okay. Now I'm gonna bend the straight leg. I'm in floor seated figure 4. Little back and forth rock here. Finally, rock that all the way over and pull. Okay, since I'm seated on the mat, I'm going to go ahead into double hip flexion, stretch, okay? And I can do a little bit of this supine hip rotation. Relax into it. Don't move fast in any of these. You should be moving slowly and breathing full breath cycles in and out of both movement and the position holds. Nice and easy. Okay, I could do some glute bridging. Arms extend overhead. And that'll do it, okay? We could also do this butterfly. Pull the soles of the feet together. Lean into this. Don't force anything, just relax into it. Okay, one thing we left out, the world's greatest stretch. I'm gonna start right back where I started. Standing up, arms up, look up, pop up on the toes, a hand walk to prone, and I'm gonna bring one leg forward. And let's start with the right side, just like so. I'm gonna drive my elbow down to the instep, okay? I'm gonna keep this rear leg off the floor, okay? And then I'm gonna look up, rotate my head and neck, and then rotate my arm and turn my torso, okay? And I'll do that on the other side. Make contact with the hand, bring that back, bring this up, drive the elbow to the instep, look up, and the arm's gonna rotate the torso up, okay? You could hit one of each of these and you're gonna be in good shape, okay? And walk back up. There's your mobility sequence.